Good morning and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. This morning, it is Friday. It's my day off of work. I am going to be cooking it's a Instant Pot whole chicken, kind of rotisserie style. What we are going to be using, this is a 5-pound chicken. I have already cleaned it, taken the extra fat off, patted it dry real well for the recipe. So I will bring you along and I'm going to we're using the Instant Pot Rio Wide Plus. We're seeing if this thing can cook a whole chicken like this. I've never cooked a whole chicken in any of my cookers. And I even had the Ninja Foodie and I never cooked a whole chicken in it. But it has been asked, what about a whole chicken? How does it do? Well, we're going to find out today. So I have a 5-pound chicken here, and I will tell you everything that I'm putting in it as I put it in there. So let me turn you down, and you'll see what I'm doing. In this small bowl, we have melted butter that we're going to be adding our seasonings to put under the skin of the chicken. And the first things we're going to do, we're going to combine all of the seasonings. The seasonings are 4 cloves of garlic crushed, 2 teaspoons of fine sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and here we have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. We're putting all of that in there, and we are going to stir this up. So we have all of our seasonings, and I'm going to put some rosemary and thyme in this as well, but I want to get all of this mixed real well first. So here's our rosemary leaves. I'm just going to put a little bit of rosemary leaves. Just a few dashes in there. And the next thing is thyme leaves. I love the way thyme makes food taste. Maybe not that much. That's a wonderful, wonderful seasoning to be adding. So we're going to be mixing all of this up. Now, next thing I do is I have to place the rack in the Instant Pot. Okay, I have the rack in the Instant Pot. And you pour 1 cup of unsalted chicken broth. This is homemade chicken broth, so I know there's no salt in it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this chicken in there, and I'll bring you back in when I have it all together. Now I have the chicken in here, breast side up. I have poured all of that seasoning under the skin and in the cavity. So our next step is we are going to put our lid on, put it on seal. Okay, I'm killing that light so you can see this. So we pressure cook. We're choosing that because we want to custom it. We want to do it for 30 minutes. You choose that. Your high is flashing. You want to do it on high. And then we press the start. Now it is preheating. Once it gets to temp, it will cook it for 30 minutes. Now there is a rule of thumb when cooking chicken in the Instant Pot. The rule of thumb is for 3 pounds, 18 minutes. So 6 minutes per pound at high pressure with a 15-minute natural pressure release. So once that has happened, I will be right back. And we are back. I'm having to step back so you can see me. I want you to be able to see what I'm about to do. You'll see that we're on 14 minutes of natural release right now. It does your countdown or count up. And what I'm going to do is when it hits 15, I'm going to go on and hit the release for the steam. So I think I'm there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my towel and lay it over the steam vents here. I just don't like the steam going up in my kitchen. I better put that towel down right there because that steam will come out and get my fingers. It's got the whisper quiet, but you can see a little bit of steam there. I try to capture the moisture so I'm not throwing all the moisture in my house. But you'll see that it's releasing. On the bottom of the screen here, it'll say like do not open. But we're waiting for that to be where we can open it. And once we can open, I think it'll say okay to open. Okay, it says okay to open lid. So I'm going to remove that. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking the chicken from here. I'm going to put it on this aluminum foil tray. As always, when you open this, open it away from you. So what steam does release does not get you. And you can see why. Looks like it's trying to fall to pieces. What I need to do is get something to pick this up and put it over on this. I do have the rack in here. Let me see if I can, but I'm sure these metal things are going to be a little warm. Oh, it is falling to pieces. Oh, goodness. Y'all, look at that. I mean, the meat is just literally falling off the bones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to brown it just a little bit in the oven. Let me get down here so you can see me instead of just my mouth. I'm going to put this in the oven just to brown it, crisp it up a little. The recipe does say that you can add salt and pepper. I don't think I need to do that. I think there's plenty of salt and pepper on here. If I need to add it when I'm eating it, I'll do that. But stay with me and I'll bring you right back when it's browned up. There you just saw the chicken that I took out of the oven. After I took it out of the Instant Pot, I put it in the oven under broil for 10 minutes. It has done a 10-minute rest. So now, I don't really like to do the skin. It doesn't have to be real dark for me because I'm taking the skin off anyway. But let's just try. Y'all, I mean, it literally looks like this is just falling off the bone. I'm going to go on and peel that skin back because I don't want this skin. I've never been a good carver of a chicken or a turkey or anything else, so I'm just going to cut into this breast, which I don't even need a knife. I could just stick a fork in it. Okay, I'm going to let that cool a bit. You see all this steam coming off of this? Yeah, I mean, I could literally just take a fork and peel it off. Okay, so I got me a little plate here. Let's see. Very moist. Oh my goodness. I've always had trouble with chicken coming out dry. And the flavors. Y'all, this is very good. It's very juicy, very moist. Now, the recipe that I use, which will be linked in the description, does have a gravy recipe at the bottom of it. I'll make that later. I'm not making that right now for the taste thing, because really I'm just testing it out to see if I can cook a chicken in it. Now I can see if I put this in under my broiler longer and crisp that skin up, that would be true rotisserie style. But this isn't like a rotisserie chicken. It's a really good baked chicken for me. But of course, like I said, the skin is not like a rotisserie chicken because I didn't cook it as long. But yeah, guys, this did really good. And it held that 5-pound chicken like no problem. It was great. But yeah, this is really, really good. I can say what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm probably going to be making chicken and dumplings. I'm probably going to be making a chicken soup or something like that. I don't eat chicken just as a one ingredient thing unless it's fried. Unless it's like I don't need it. But like eating chicken like this, just eating it, I don't. I like making chicken salad for chicken salad sandwiches. I like making chicken and dumplings. I like making like a chicken tortilla soup. Things like that. To me, chicken is more of an ingredient than a single food. But that Instant Pot did this in, well, it was probably about an hour because it had to come up to temp. Then it cooked for 30 minutes. Then it had a 15-minute release. So, yeah, that was amazing. And you could put it in there and forget it. It's in there. It's done. And the flavors from the seasonings used is phenomenal. I really like those. But I love thyme. I think you got to put thyme in everything. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe and click on that notification bell, and you'll receive a notification every time I have new content upload. And leave a comment. If you have something you want me to try in this Instant Pot Rio, let me know. And if it's possible for me to do it, you'll see a video on it. So, and as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.